Welcome to Safety Live HSE Live Trainings. This is Malmuthu Kanimadi. Today we are going to discuss and give the training for the safety KPIs. So each and every organizations, what they are thinking, they want to improve the safety standards. The safety standards in the organizations is must, because you have a proper base of safety standard, then only you can improve the overall safety and reduce the accidents, incidents, near misses, loss, everything. So each and every organization thinking about the how they can improve the safety. So then here the 5 safety KPIs to improve the safety. These 5, when the 5 safety KPIs is there in any form of industry, they can tell that they have a best safety culture, best safety standards and proactive safety measures in their industries. So we need to think about the proactive safety measures. The companies mostly thinking about the reactive safety measures, but the reactive safety measures, accidents, incidents, loss prevention, whatever audits, so it's all the reactive way. But when it's come to the proactive safety measures, these 5 safety KPIs definitely improve the safety standards and minimize any form of accidents, incidents. So here the 5 safety KPIs. Number 1, high risk job audits. They have to do high risk job audits. The audits are always there in industry, but you have to do the high risk jobs. Crane work, gas cutting, welding, working at height, and then forklift operations, and demolition, scaffolding. So then oil and gas drilling work and radiation work. So these all the works are considered as a high risk jobs. So high risk jobs always required safety audits. When you are doing the high risk job auditing, then only you know where the danger is really. When you are auditing, then only you know where is that real danger is. It's a proactive measures. How you can identify the hazard and risks. When you are auditing, that time only you know the real risk. So the real risk in high risky job is always required to find out. When you are finding the high risk jobs, risks through the auditing only, you can having the findings. Based on the findings, you can have a training, alternative solutions, everything will be happen. That time only you can avoid accidents, incidents. Why the accidents, incidents happening? Because there is no proactive safety in high risk jobs. When you are doing the high risk job auditing, then you can easily find out which risk is real and what is the issue. Based on that, you can take the remedial and proactive steps. Number 2, corrective actions. Closed. How many percentage of corrective actions closed? Because the corrective action is always intention to rise to minimize the accidents, incidents. It's a form of proactive safety measures. But when its corrective actions not properly closed, the very less percentage only closed, then the danger, the risk is always there in that organization. The percentage is increased from 60 to 90, then you can say the risk minimizing. So the corrective action is always meant for prevention of accidents and incidents. So this corrective action closing is directly proportional to the accident prevention. So that's why it's very important to predict future incident better than the LTA. The LTA is a reactive safety, but predicting the future incident is better than LTA. So it's a proactive safety. Closing the corrective action, number of percentage of corrective action you close, it's a proactive safety. Then you have improved from the 60 to 80% or to 90%. It's a good achievement being a safety person or safety department. So second one is corrective action closed percentage. Then third one is non-routine jobs with approved ECP and RO. So non-routine jobs with approval. The most of the accidents are happening non-routine jobs, because the high risk jobs is always non-routine jobs. When it's come to the non-routine jobs, easily people caught accidents, incidents, and then it leads to big loss. So that's why this non-routine jobs with approved RO and ECP, it means proper order and then emergency contingency plan and proper RO. We can have a proper order. So when you have a system complaints and not luck. So you have to think always the compliance, the system. It's only save the people, not luck. So non-routine jobs always required approval of RO and ECP, and also PTW also required for maintaining the proper safety culture. It's a proactive safety measures. So that's why non-routine jobs also required approval of RO and ECP. Then the fourth one, the training effectiveness score. When you are conducting the training, but whether people really concerned about the effectiveness of the training, because simply giving the toolbox task, simply give the training, it's not a matter. You have to see how much effectively training done. That's very important. If the effective training score only give the proper results, that is the safety culture, that is the proactive safety, that is the way of improving the safety methods. So how many people really understood about the safety matters you delivered? Whether they really interested or whether really they received. So that effectiveness, the training effectiveness score, how much, that's very, very important. Because when you have a proper effectiveness score only, you improve the safety. If the effectiveness score is very less, you will not improve the safety. So the safety training is not depends upon the attendance. You cannot see in the attendance, but it's a score. Effectiveness score is important. The attendance not important. People just sitting and sleeping, sitting and dreaming, sitting in their mind in somewhere outside. Then what is the use of the HSE training? So after the training, you have to ask the questions to the employees who all get the safety training. You have to ask the questions. What kind of questions? What are the training you gave? That questions you have to ask them. when you are asking the questions, they have to answer it. So that is the staining effective score. If out of 10 people answered correctly, 8 people means you got 80. So 80 score. So the training is effectiveness good, but still you have to think about 100 out of 100 or 10 out of 10. So that is the way of improving the safety. But when you are thinking about only attendance, it will not improve the safety. So that is the fourth point. Then fifth one, quality safety observations, percentage. So when the safety officer, safety supervisor, safety manager going for inspection or observation, how much quality percentage safety observation they did. That's very, very important. That time only you can improve the safety. So when the how many awareness and number of reports. So we can say depth of the, we can say depth of the awareness and the number of reports. So during the inspection of safety officers and supervisors, how depth they are going about these safety things, how much awareness they have, and also now how many reports they created. A safety supervisor, safety manager, safety officer, how much reports they created after the observations. They cannot simply see and come. There are behavior-based observations. There is a crane inspections, portrait inspections, heavy equipment inspections, drivers inspections, drivers change characters, and then welding people, gasketing people, working at height. So slip and fall hazards, and then working nearby well, or hazardous environment, those who are working. So these are the observation, the quality safety observations required. So the percentage speaks here. So when the safety department, officers or manager or anyone, how many reports they created, that percentage speaks here to improve the safety standards. So if the last year they out of 10 they created only 6 reports, it means they have to still improve. Still then 8 reports they created means, so 8 reports quality safety observation from the 10 out of 8 reports, still they have to improve, but it's okay. So this 8 reports is necessary to improve the safety standards and to improve the safety overall performance and improve the safety culture. So that's the way of improving the safety standards in any organization. So the safety KPIs, you have to make this all safety KPIs. KPI means key performance indicators. These key performance indicators, based on these key performance indications, as I said, this is percentage. High risk of job activity. So job auditing. High risk of job auditing, how many you did? And then corrective action closed, how many percentage? It's a KPI. Then non-routine jobs with approval of R1 ECP, how many percentage? Training effectiveness score, how much the percentage? Then quality safety observation, how much the percentage? These percentage are 5 safety KPIs to improve the safety standards. So when the safety is measures behaviors, safety is measuring the behaviors and systems, not vanity. So it's always measures about the behavior and the systems, how the system functioning, how the people behaving. Most of the accidents are happening because of human error. So the behavior is important and the system is important. Then vanity is not important. Vanity of just for namesake, if you are having the HSE department, if you have a safety department, no use. You must have a proper safety KPIs to improve the safety standards, safety culture, overall safety improvements. You require these 5 KPIs. As I said, high risk job auditing, corrective action closed, non-routine jobs with approved percentage of R1 ECP, training effectiveness score, how much score you got it, quality, safety, observation, how much percentage, how many reports you created after the observations. These are the main thing to improve the safety. So that is the thing you have always required to improve the safety standards. When you are any type of organization, just reactive safety is always not working. LTA and then RTA, LTA, accident report, incident report, near miss report, the percentages, near miss okay, proactive safety, but the accident incident is a reactive safety. So when you are concentrating reactive safety, you just lesson learned, that's all. But these 5 KPIs is always to improve the safety standards, to improve this overall safety culture in that industry. Important. Here you see, so in an organization company, so in this company, so we can say oil and gas company. So one side gas setting, one side welding, then crane work. It's a yard, crane works, then gas setting, welding, crane works, forklift operations, then working at height, then rope access, then radiation or radiography. So these all the hazardous activities are going on in an oil and gas plant. So construction plant we can say. So in that case, gas cutting is there, welding is there, radiation is there, then crane works is there, forklift work is there, then working at height is there, rope access is there. So these all the things are called the high risk jobs. So high risk auditing is required. High risk auditing required to improve the safety standards. It's one of the major safety KPI, high risk audit. So you will find out what are the real risk involved in this. What are the real risk involved in this? So that is one. Then you have a percentage of training effectiveness for the employees working here now. These employees, how much safety training given, and in the training effectiveness percentage, then corrective actions, closed percentage. So for these jobs, is there any corrective actions opened or created? In that created corrective actions, whether closed, so closed means how much percentage closed. the last 3 months before or last year, how much close in the same time, this year how much close, the comparison is there. Based on that, you can improve the safety. You know it. So these standards indicates how much the safety improving in your organization. Then high risk effectiveness, then safety observations, quality of safety observations, percentage. For this all jobs, how much quality of safety observation percentage? How you know how much reports are created? So number of reports, percentage. So high risk auditing, then training effectiveness percentage, then corrective action closed percentage, then safety observations, and then non-routine jobs approved, RO and ECB. These are non-routine. Sometimes the radiation is a non-routine job. Sometimes the rope access may be non-routine. Sometimes, and then the working at height sometimes non-routine. So these non-routine jobs, how much percentage you have given approval, ECB approval and the RO approval. So whether you have given number of percentage is high, then definitely you have improving the safety standards. So these are the 5 KPIs or KPIs, key performance indicators for any organization, whether risk, high risk organization or low risk organization, it's not a matter. But improving the safety standards, you must have a proper way of KPIs. These 5 safety KPIs is a proactive safety measures to improve the safety standards. Following the LTA and following the training attendance, it's all just reactive. It will not work out in the ground. These kind of actions only work definitely in the ground. That will only improve the safety standards. So thanks for watching these 5 safety KPIs to improve the safety standards. So if you like all these informations, subscribe, like and share it, support the channel. You can have any doubts, just comment us. So thanks for watching. Thank you very much.